Welcome back to another Minecraft hardcore video, guys, and on today's episode we almost died once again. We was meant to bring out a video earlier on this week, but we had issues with the sound quality of the video. It was all out of sync, so unfortunately we couldn't get that video out, so we're missing 10 days from the challenge. But I'll let you know what exactly happened. But here's the challenge for today: locate and create some farmland. So what went on in the 10 days that we lost the footage to? So we set ourselves a challenge to get 10 diamonds and to find a new location to build our home base. And we completed one of them challenges. We found a new home base and we started to build a starter house. And we only found 4 diamonds. Now, it wasn't the lack of going down caves, because we went down about 4 different caves. And we almost died actually like 3-4 times as well. So we're going to talk about that as well. So every time we went down the caves, we'd find a diamond, and it would literally just be one diamond. And we done that 4 separate times. We just found one diamond each time, which was a bit annoying because we was down them caves for a long time. And so how do we almost die? So we was down the cave and I was hitting out some iron from the ceiling of the cave, and all of a sudden about 20 blocks of gravel fell on my head, and I was trapped. And I paused the game and I was like, how am I going to get out of this situation? Because I got no shovel on me. And I was just thinking I'm done at this point. Like, I'm going to get killed. So I unpaused the game and I just kept whacking with my pickaxe. And lucky enough, I did get out of the situation and they stopped me from dying. And the other times where we almost died, an enderman started to attack us, and that took a lot of hearts off us. We had like 2 hearts left. We was down the cave for so many days and we forgot to sleep, so when we come out of the cave, a phantom was trying to chase us. And I think a creeper and a skeleton tried killing us the other time as well. So it was about 4 times we almost died. And we come close to dying in this episode as well, actually, towards the end. But like I said, guys, we're not going to play it safe. We are exploring caves. We're going to end up defeating the Ender Dragon at some point. We actually come across a warden spawn in one of the caves where we was exploring back where we spawned in. So we will end up going back to that cave to defeat the warden at some point. But at the moment, we're just establishing our home base and getting our stuff together. We need to get diamonds. We need to get armor. And we're just building on our inventory at the moment. But I am going to show you a clip of where I almost died by the Enderman. The sound quality will be out. Just keep that in mind. But here's a clip of the situation I got myself into in the last 10 days. So I didn't attack this Enderman. He started attacking me. I was fighting a skeleton right next to him. I don't know if that triggered him, but he just came after me and I was basically panicking, just chucking my sword at him because he was a skeleton shooting at me as well at the same time. And that was basically the encounter I had with the Enderman. But coming back to this episode now, guys, we found a shipwreck and we're going to get some treasure from the shipwreck, hopefully. So we do find a couple of good items in this chest. And we end up going back down and we find another chest as well. So it was 2 chests in total in the shipwreck. And we actually find a treasure map. Now, I'm not too sure about these treasure maps. I've never tracked any of the treasure down from these maps before, so that's quite new to me. So I will try and track down the treasure, obviously. And we come across this guy trying to take our life again. I think these water people are just so annoying because they can't catch you when you're swimming, so I don't see why they add them on here, to be honest. So we end up killing these guys and then we head back to our area where we're clearing land for the farm. So what are we trying to achieve today? I think just clearing the land for the farm area and probably create a border around the small island that we're clearing. So this is going to be our farm area. It's a small island. We end up leveling it out, obviously. We're going to get rid of all the sand and just have dirt all the way through the island. There was quite a lot of trees on this island. We have cleared them, obviously. And we're going to have to fill out some dirt as well. But we're just clearing a little bit of dirt now, just to get it all level. So we're back now, and we've cleared all the dirt, and we're just filling in some of the water in the middle of the island. So we're going to get rid of that. Obviously, if it's gravel, we're going to get rid of the gravel. We are going to get rid of the sand as well, and we're making the island a bit bigger as well. The shape. We're only going to grow crops on this island. We're not going to have any animals on this island. It's just going to be crops. So we will have to put the animals somewhere else. And we're doing a border as well, like I said earlier. And we're going to go with the logs, two different types of logs, the birch and the oak. Now we got a lot of birch because where we set up our starter house, it was just full of birch on that island. So we had to cut down probably about 564s of the birch, I'd imagine it was like. But yeah, we're going to do this border now. This takes a lot of wood, actually, the border, because we go all the way around the island. And we're going to strip the logs because I think they look better stripped. So we strip all of the logs around the island. And at this point, guys, we're thinking we need to put a dock in, to be honest, because we kept swimming back and forth this island to our home island, and it was just taking so long. So we do eventually put a dock in on this island, but we're just finishing off the border at the moment, and this border did take a while. It took probably about an hour, I'd imagine, because we ran out of oak and we had to go and chop some more oak logs down and stuff. So here we are, we're chopping down some more oak logs, and I ain't going to show you all of it, like, but we did chop down probably about 30 trees, I'd imagine. It was a lot of trees we chopped down. And we get into our first fight on this island, and we almost died, actually, because, well, I was a bit silly, actually, with the shield. I should have been blocking the skeleton, but you're going to see the fight now. So I go outside thinking, oh, it's only a zombie and a skeleton, and it's going to be easy to kill. But what I didn't anticipate was this zombie with his spear. Now, at the time, I thought it was just the skeleton hitting me with his arrows. But when I was looking at the footage, it wasn't. It was this zombie with the spear. And I should have been blocking from the start, but I was just trying to hit him with my sword, and it wasn't working because I was just getting battered by the zombie. But yeah, I got quite lucky, bro, because if another zombie or skeleton came from behind me, I would have been dead because I wouldn't have been able to get out of this situation. So we've had quite a few encounters now where we've almost died and lost this world. But like I said, guys, we're not playing it safe. We're not bothered if we lose the world, to be honest. We just wanna, well, go for it in the caves and go for it in the fights. We're not looking to play it safe. I know some people do like hide in their own base with stone tools and don't go out and get iron and all sorts of things going on. Like, but we're in the thick of it. We're in the thick of the action, guys. So we're back on the small island where we're creating our farm space, and we're just filling in some dirt and getting rid of some sand, obviously, because we're not going to grow vegetables on the sand. So we're just clearing all the sand out and filling it in with the dirt. And we've actually finished all of the border. We just got to strip the logs, that's all. And we make a dock as well. We also need to make a dock on the other side where our home base is. We haven't made a dock over there yet. And here's me starting the dock. Now, At the time I was looking at it, I was thinking I don't like the look of this, to be honest. So we will eventually change this look. And obviously we got sand on the level of the dock, so we may clear some of that sand underneath just to put some support beams underneath to make it look more like a dock. But yeah, we're probably going to change this design anyway, so it don't matter too much. And we obviously got to put a dock on the opposite side of the water as well. And we're going to put a path on the border of the wall as well, because obviously when you're cutting the crops down, you need a bit of space to walk around, and we're going to put this path all the way around just to make it easier. So I start putting some water in, and I thought this may have worked, but when I actually put some crops in, it just wasn't growing. So we're going to have to change it on the next episode. We'll sort the water out the next episode. We're just clearing land and making it look as good as it can be at the moment. We're putting some crops down now. We put a couple of seeds in, but as you can see, the water is just not happening. Like the dirt is just going back. So we're not gonna go with this design with the water. So we're gonna have to put channels of water in, I think. So we wasn't looking to put much crops down this episode, only because we haven't got any seeds or anything to plant at the moment. So that'll come on the next episode. We was just looking to clear land and make a space for the farm area. So here's today's challenge: locate and create some farmland, and I think we have done that. Although we haven't planted anything, we have created the land, which is a great start to this farm area. So we made it to day 30, guys, and that's going to be it for today's episode. I hope you've enjoyed the video. We had a bit of a scare when we almost died by that skeleton and a zombie, but it all worked out in the end. If you've enjoyed this video, guys, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks, guys.